in a tragedy that has left at least 24 people dead and severely devastated the city. Powerful winds predicted for late Tuesday night threaten to stoke the large fires that are still raging across Los Angeles. Forecasters warned that particularly dangerous Santa Ana winds would increase the wildfire threat once more for already worn-out firefighters, 1 week after fires broke out and expanded unchecked. Remain conscious of your surroundings. Prepare to leave. The National Weather Service advised staying away from anything that could start a fire. A red flag warning was in effect for much of Southern California, meaning that conditions would be ideal for wildfire due to extreme dryness and strong winds, reaching speeds of up to 70 miles per hour, 110 kilometers per hour. Prior to last week's catastrophic fires, the NWS issued its highest warning designation, a particularly dangerous situation, for a portion of Los Angeles County and a large portion of nearby Ventura County. According to meteorologist Ryan Kittle, fires can grow pretty fast because all the plants and vegetation are really dry and ready to burn. Peak winds on Wednesday are now predicted to occur between 3 a.m. 1100 GMT and 3 p.m. 2300 GMT, according to forecasters. According to Kittle, the Palisades and Eaton fires, which are still burning in some areas, could rekindle, and fresh ignitions could soon become problematic. After fire hydrants ran out during the initial combat, officials emphasized that they were prepared for any additional dangers, especially in the vicinity of the current burn sites. The Los Angeles County area is ready, so rest assured, stated Fire Chief Anthony Morone. The water system in the Eaton Fire area has been inspected and found to be operational, indicating that there is pressure and water available. With 14,000 acres, 5,700 hectares, of the neighborhood of Altadena severely burned, and 24,000 acres, 9,700 hectares, of the exclusive Pacific Palisades in ruins, the threat has returned. Toxic ash was also being whipped up by gusting winds, and health officials advised everyone to wear masks. According to Anish Mahajan of the LA County Public Health Department, ash is more than just dirt. This dangerously tiny dust can irritate or damage your respiratory system as well as other body regions where it falls. As emergency managers prepare for potential winter rainstorms that could cause muddlesides, California Governor Gavin Newsom on Tuesday ordered debris clearance crews to be on standby. It was only a conflict. There are still about 88,000 displaced persons. The inability to return is a source of frustration for individuals whose homes survived. Others are left with nothing. As she stood in line for government assistance, Sonia Jackson told the Los Angeles Times, "We all left with the clothes on our back. We believed that we could return in the morning. We didn't anticipate the fires doing what they did. There were tales of strength amid the despair." Jeff Ridgway told AFP that he had hauled buckets of water from the pool to protect the apartment complex he oversees from the fires because he had refused to leave it. The 67-year-old pointed to a blackened eucalyptus tree that he put out last week when it threatened the structure, saying, "It was just a war." In an effort to find the scores of people who are still missing, search crews have been searching the debris for days with cadaver dogs. According to Los Angeles County Sheriff Robert Luna, 1,800 homes were examined on Monday. The good news is that yesterday's search turned up no additional remains. "I hope that occurs again today," he remarked. "We don't want the death toll to keep rising." Jimmy Kimmel, host of the late-night talk show, was back on the air Monday night after being forced to leave his studio last week due to a fire that broke out in the Hollywood Hills a few hundred yards away. An emotional Kimmel informed his audience, "This week has been really scary, stressful, and strange here in LA, where we work, where we live, and where our kids go to school. It's been awful. In this city, everyone knows someone whose home has burned down. In actuality, we have no idea whether it is over." The community was desperate for any positive news because so many people were in terrible shape, And some people sought solace in the local sports teams that had resumed play. Supported by supporters, waving flags and signs expressing gratitude to firefighters, the Los Angeles Rams defeated the Minnesota Vikings in an NFL playoff game to advance to the Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford, quarterback for the Rams, stated, "We knew what we were playing for. It's a difficult moment. We are simply pleased that we performed in this manner tonight in order to give the fans something to cheer about."